a lot of plates. Yes, Suha.
C.
So
Two
two
plates.
plates is C. Some plates.
A.
Excellent. And a lot of
B.
B. So as you see, some is smaller, the number is smaller than a lot of. Okay. When do we use some? When do we use any? Who can explain these sentences to us?
Me, teacher.
Teacher me?
Yes. Yes. Who talked the first?
Said.
Said. Yes, Said.
Any with negative, some with positive,
Yes.
and with and any with question else.
Yes.
Also.
So any for a question and negative, some for positive. Can you read the first sentence?
Where is it?
Here, number 2.
There are some cups.
So positive sentence.
Yes. With negative, there aren't any glasses. This is here negative. Does she have any lamps? With question here. Any come with question.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So this is the use of some, any, and a lot of. Okay. Do you need to exercise more or it's clear?
It is clear.
Okay, so let's
Clear.
move to the next page, practice.
Teacher,
Complete this. Yes, please.
I can ask you two questions.
Yes, sure.
Question one, some and any, it always, it come in the present simple?
No, not necessarily. This is not related to the verb. Some and any are related to nouns.
Mm.
Okay, so you might use it in the future, in the past. I had some friends when I was a kid, but now they are maybe, I don't know where are they now in the present.
Okay.
Okay.
Question two, the water, how many or how much?
How many? Because we can count the daughters. We say we use many with countable nouns. How many daughters, how many sons, how many friends, how many apples. We use much with the nouns that we cannot count. For example, can you count the air? 1 air, 2 air, etc. Can you count rice? 1
يعني
rice.
how many it is the always in the uncountable?
Many always with countable. With the nouns you can count. But how much with uncountable? The nouns you cannot count.
What are uncountable? What are
Yes,
uncountable?
this is what I'm telling you, that with water, for example, you cannot use how many water you have. You can say how much water. But with daughter, with son, with a friend, with a student, all these countable, so you can use many.
How many? Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome. So let's move to the practice. Complete the sentences with A. We use A with singular nouns only. Some with a plural in positive and any in negative or question. Wujdan, number 2.
There aren't any switch students in our class.
Excellent.
Any
So
because negative sentence.
yes, because it is negative. Yes, yeah, Asia, the next one.
There are not Annie, sweet, switch students on our classes.
The next one, yeah, Asya, we did this already. Number 3.
Okay. Is there some homework? Any homework
Very good.
tonight? Yes, because question.
Don't know why it's showing the answers. So is there any homework? Yes, ya Walid.
Is there a test this week?
Any question?
Number
Any question? What do we use, ya Walid? A or any?
is there
Any.
any test this week?
So is there any test this week? Now, if the sentence is positive, we say there is a test this week. But in a question, we don't use a, we use any. Is there any test this week? Okay, Suha.
I need some help with this
Exercise.
exercise.
Very good. So I need some help because help is uncountable. We use some. We cannot use a because it is not one singular noun. Yes, Yarawan, number 6.
There are some difficult exercise in this book, but we have a very good teacher.
Very good. Very good. So here are the answers. Any question? We always use any. Is there any, as you see. When we have a singular
any?
noun, we use a. Again,
Teacher?
please. Yes,
Why is there any?
because it
Not
is a question.
Oh, okay.
I was telling you, if it is a positive sentence, not a question, we use a. For example, is there any test this week? This is a question. If it is positive, it should be there is a test. There is a test this week. But when I change it to question, I delete a and I use any.
A.
Here now?
Teacher,
Yes.
but we have يعني ما ينفع إن نحط هنا أني بعد
Which one?
مو
Which one?
but we have 6.
But we have a very good teacher. It is not negative and not a question. Why you want to use any?
But in one sentence is negative, 2 sentences is positive.
No, we don't have any negative in number 6. There are some difficult exercises. We have exercises, a plural noun, so I use some. But we have, again, positive sentence. We don't have not. We have a very good teacher. Teacher, singular noun, so it takes a teacher. All these adjectives, very good. So my singular noun is teacher, a teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. If it is negative, we don't have any good teacher. But now here it is not negative, it is positive. Let's look at number 6. Tick the correct sentence. Now in each number, you have one correct and one wrong sentence. Let's read them and check which one is correct. Yes, يا خلود, number 1.
What did this teacher?
Now, in number 1, you have 2 sentences.
Mm.
One is correct and one is wrong. Here are some photos of my children. Here are any photos of my children.
When
Why-
here are some photos of my children,
Yes, why you choose 1?
it's a positive.
Yes, this is positive. Okay. So I select the first one because it is positive. Number 2. Asya.
I have a lot of books. This is my bag here.
Hold
This
on,
is
ya
my-
Asya. We are in number 2. I have a lot of books or I have a lot books.
I have a lot books.
Which one is correct? A lot of or a lot books?
A lot of books.
A lot of books. So we don't forget the preposition of. A lot of. It's wrong to say I have a lot books. This is wrong. Okay. Number 3. Yes, ya Manar.
This is my bag here.
Yes, the next one. This is my bag there.
Yes, correct answer. This is my bag here.
Here. Why you choose this?
Because there it's not correct.
Because we have here for close. This
Yes,
means closed object. There, far away object. Okay? Okay, Ilaf, number 4.
I don't have some money. I don't have any money. The second one is correct.
The second, because we have negative. Okay, yes, ya Rayan.
Look at these people over there in the park. Look at those people over there in the park. Number 2, the second.
Number 2. Why, ya Rayan, you choose number 2?
Because it's look at mean something so far.
Yes, because we have the expression over there. Over there means little bit far from me, not close or near me. So over there, so we use those because those for far objects. Okay? Thank you, ya Rayan. Let's move to the reading. Yes, who would like to read? Yes, ya
Teacher.
Suha. Let's start with Suha. I want new students, please. The Houses of Parliament. Can you see this building in the picture? We call it the Houses of Parliament.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, well, let's start with Suha.
Okay. The Houses of Parliament is the
Is often called
the mother of all the parliament because it was the first in the world. There are 2 houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. The Commons, the
politicians.
the politician who work in the House of the Commons are called um, members of the Parliament's MPC.
Okay, so MP means member of parliament
Short.
in plural. Okay, so members of parliament, in short, it is MPs. Thank you,
MPC.
Ya Suha. Yes, Ya Wujdan, the Palace of Westminster.
Of Westminster, the houses of parliament are in the place of Westminster. It's most famous for Big Ben. This is the name of the bell inside the clock, not the name of the tower. The place was first built for King Edward the Confessor in 1050 40, and now has more than one 100 rooms,
1,100.
1,100 rooms on 4 floors and over 100 staircases. There is also a higher reserves, pub, guild, and a post office.
Okay, thank you. But please notice, it is palace, not a place. Palace is it is bigger than villa. We call it palace. So
Palace.
the houses of parliament are in the Palace of Westminster. It is most famous of Big Ben, the name of the bell inside the clock, not the name of the tower. So the palace was first built for King Edward the Confessor in 1050 and now has more than 1,100 rooms on 4 floors and over 100 staircases. There is also a hairdresser's, so there is a shop or a place for a hairdresser's, a pub, a gym, and a post office. Now the House of Commons. Yes, Ya Jarallah.
Okay, the House of the Commons in the big chamber. There, the MBS is set on the green bench. The government MBS is set on the side, and the other MBS of stay. And the leader of the house is called the speaker, and the has special chair. And the middle there are 615 MPS and the only 427 place to sit. So in busy days over 200 MPS stand something for
Fine.
house.
For hours. So when it is busy or on important days and there's big number of MPs or member of parliament, some of them might stay standing for hours because no extra benches. Benches is the long chair where 3-4 people can sit together. We call it bench. Thank you, Ya Jarallah. Yes, Ya
Most welcome.
Ilaf, please.
In front of the green benches, there are two red lines with 2.5 meters between them. The length of two swords, MPS can't cross these lines, so they can't only fight with the words, The king or queen can never enter the chamber of the House of Commons, only the House of Lords.
Yes. So in front of the green benches, can you see the bench? So in front of them, there are two red lines, as you see in the pictures, with 2.5 meters between them. So the space between them, 2.5 meters. The length of the two swords. So why 2.5 meters? 2.5 meters equal the length of two swords. You know the meaning of swords? Sword is the old tool they used for fighting. I can't find a picture here for a sword. اللي هو السيف. Okay. So member of parliaments cannot cross these lines. So people who are sitting on these benches cannot come cross these red lines to the other side. So they can only fight with words. So if they are fighting, they can't have real fights, just with words. The king and the queen can never enter the chamber of the House of Commons. So king and the queen are not allowed to be in this room, only the House of Lords. They can go to the other hall, but not this one. Now Speaker's House. Yes, yeah, Rawan.
Speaker's House. The speaker is the only person who lives in Westminster Place in the Speaker's House. This is under Big Ben. Downstairs, there is a living room and two big dining rooms and an amazing bed the king or queen can sleep in. They never do. Upstairs, there is a modern apartment with 4 bedrooms.
Yes, so this is the house of the speaker and the location of the place where he stay. Now, interesting notes. Yes, yes, yeah, read it, please.
Interesting notes. Not many people know this, but under the speaker's chair and the House of Commons, there is a toilet. It has curtains that you can build around it. In the past, it was there for the speaker when the business of the day was very long. Of course, the speaker doesn't use it today.
Yes, so under the chair of the speaker, there is a toilet. So in case he needs to use the toilet in long, busy working days. But this is not for today, not for the meantime. It was only in the past. Do you have any difficult word or anything not clear in the text? Okay. So
no.
Let's look at these questions. Do you think these statements are true or false? Correct the false one. There is a tower called Big Ben. Who can tell me, is it true or false?
False.
False.
Why it is false?
Big Ben clock, not tower.
Yes, so Big Ben is the clock, not the tower. Number 2. Yes, ya Shuruq.
This is a gym and post office inside. True.
Yes, it is true. There is a gym and a post office. Astia, number 3.
And the House of Commons, the publications.
Number 3 here. It is in a balance that was built for the king. So the House of Parliament. It is in a palace that was built for a king. Is this true or false?
True.
Yes, it is true. Very good. Number 4. Yes, ya Amal.
The NPC sit on red benches. No, false. The green.
Yes, it is false. On a green benches. The next one, number 5. Asya.
Yes, teacher. There aren't place for all this MBS to sit. True.
There aren't places for all the MBs to sit. So this is true because sometimes they have to stay standing for hours. Number 6, yeah, Aman.
Number 5, true.
Yes, number 5 is true. 6, who can answer it?
Me, teacher.
Yes, yeah, sure.
No.
Okay, Amal, answer.
Amal, are you with us? Okay, Shuruka, please go on. Amal will do
Okay,
it.
the king or queen can never enter the House of Commons chamber. True.
This is true. They can't enter this chamber. They can enter the other one. Number 7. Yes, who would like to answer it? The king or queen can sleep in the house of the parliament. Can they? Did they mention that they can't stay in the house of the parliament? Yes, they can. So this is also true. And the last one, there are no apartments inside.
False.
This is false. Excellent. So there are actually apartments inside it. Okay, now please, number 4, I want you to answer it as a homework. So number 4, please do it at home. You are at home, sorry. Do it later in the weekend. This one. I want you to read again the passage, and if you have any difficult words and you couldn't find their meanings, we can explain them again next week and answer these questions.
There are a lot of words new at this paragraphs.
Okay, can you tell me which words, or you want to read it by yourself? If you have any word for now, we can explain them. We still have some minutes.
Thank you. I will read it.
If you tell me which passage or which line, no
Really,
problem.
this is first time I saw like this paragraphs. فيه a lot of new vocabulary.
Okay, would you like me to read it for you and explain it?
I will read it. If I find word I don't know, I will ask you tomorrow. Or
We will see. I don't know. Sunday will be only for a quiz, or we will continue. But don't worry, we will come back to the text again. I want you just to read it at home. Take your time reading it slowly and try to answer these questions, and we will come back to it inshallah next week. Okay?
Teacher, any quiz unit 1 and 2 just?
And the 3.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in the last 2 minutes, let's quickly do exercise 7. Match verbs and place from the text. Work with a partner, make a sentence. Let's just match them. We have, for example, drink, pop.
Bench.
This is page 45.
Teacher,
Yes,
quiz on Sunday, right?
yes, it is on Sunday.
Okay.
Please, teacher, don't forget to send the link.
Yes, sure, I will send it, of course. So, look please with me at number 7, a drink, pop. Pop is a kind of a drinks. It's like alcohol or something similar. So drink, pop, okay? Sleep in bedroom, sit, as you see the answer, on bench. We say bench is like a sofa or seat. So sit on a bench, eat in the dining room, work in the office, exercise
Gym.
in the gym. You know the gym where you can play sport, and live in a house. Use the toilet. If you go to the bathroom, you say, I use the toilet. So these actually verbs come with these places. Do you have any question?
No, teacher, thank you.
No, thank you.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
You are most welcome. So we will stop here for now. I will send you the revision tomorrow. I will send it to Miss Yasmin, inshallah, she will forward it to you. And please read this passage again, take your time, because reading is very, very important for you in order to improve your English. So take your time and read it, try to answer the questions. And next week we will discuss the questions together and explain any difficult words.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, have a very nice weekend.
You too.
And inshallah, I will meet you on Sunday.
Inshallah.
Allah, thank you,
Inshallah.
teacher. Have you said?
Okay. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice
teacher.
Most welcome, dear.
Teacher,
Yes,
the exam in the next week,
yes, on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, unit 1, 2, and 3.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Miss, there is
Thank
no lessons on Thursday or Friday? Or reading?
If there is a speaking, Miss Yasmin will send you the schedule. I don't know yet.
Okay, okay, thank you.
If there is a speaking, she will send to you and she will inform you, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you, Miss.
You are most welcome. Any other questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
You are most welcome, dear. Okay, have a nice time and see you next week, inshallah.